is what the black community calls love. Abuse is what the black community calls love. It's a crying shame. Look at this, and I'll be back. Now, this was difficult for me to watch. Abuse to children is always difficult for me. This was difficult for me to watch. But, just like with the abuse, just like with the trauma, just like with all the stuff that is carried over into my adulthood, in order to deal with this, I have to confront it. And unfortunately, this isn't an isolated incident here. You see where the police pulled up on this little boy, they ambushed this little black boy. And here this white female cop towering over him, talking to him in a condescending with nothing voice, handcuffing the little boy. And you know what she said to him? You gotta learn to be your own man. You got to learn to be your own man. Did you hear that foolishness? This is what our children are up against. This white female cop actually told our little boy, you know why? You know why she said you gotta be your own man? Because that's how our boys are viewed. Our boys, as long as they're males, which boys are, they are viewed as men. See, other boys are not viewed as men. They're viewed as boys. But our boys are viewed as men, so they're treated like men. They're viewed with the same vitriol that these people see black grown men as. They're viewed as a danger, a threat, the ability to annihilate. The same as the way a grown black male is viewed. But I want to point out one or two other things. Did you notice what that female cop said? I've already talked to your mama. So that means his mama is sanctioning this abuse. The mother who should be protecting him is sanctioning this abuse. And in all probability, there's a good chance she instigated or started the abuse by calling the police on him, which explains the young boy's habit. You see where the young boy habit in the beginning, where she was saying, when she said he was taking stuff and all that, that's a sign right there. When children are taking things, that's a sign of abuse. Something is going on, whether it's emotional, physical, or both, verbally. And I know I say this quite a bit. This is all too common. But this is all too common in the black community. I know people who've called people who call the police on their children. Oh, they bad, they this, they that, scare them straight. I know this case where this woman was in an abusive relationship. She was abusing the children. Their stepdad was abusing them. He was beating her up day and night. The children would come in and try to help defend her against him. She would, and listen, instead of her thanking them and stuff, she would get on them, or if they called the police, she would lie on the children. Or they just mad because we wouldn't let them play ball, or they want to play the video games, or whatever lie she would tell the police. She would tell them that the husband didn't do anything. It's the children who's the problem. So this boy started acting out. He had anger issues, understandably so. He became over aggressive toward people who, what we would say was the prey, because he became a predator. And I don't know if he became a predator like abusing them sexually or anything like that, but he was a predator in emotional abuse and physical abuse. You see, all because this mama chose to choose a man over her children, a woman who chose to not protect her children. And you know what? Now that is a sign that she needs healing. But that's another video, another podcast. Black folk, we got to cut this out. We got to cut out abusing our children, allowing our children to be abused, and then we call it love. Oh, I just love them. So if you love them, if you love yourself, first of all, it's not going to get to the point where you have to call the police on your children. It's just not going to get to that point. You're going to have issues. All families have issues. But I'm talking about the abuse. You got to take responsibility for the damage we have caused our children. We got to take responsibility. Until we do, the abuse is going to continue. And listen, parents, black folk, black adults, you called abuse love. Why did you do it? I'm Lily Bear. I'm just trying to create a dialogue that will lead into something tangible. We talk a lot, but let's talk and move and do something. I'm Lily Bear. We're going to keep on churning till the butter comes. I'm glad you're here. Let's heal together at Heal Thyself with Lily Bear. Be encouraged.